Okay, my name is Arianna, but here I've learned a lot of people call me Arianna because they say in Italian. So yeah, I'm 28 years old. I'm from Rome, Italy, and I moved here in 2019 when I was like 24, 25, to study music because I'm a musician, allegedly, but also I have a languages degree that I achieved in Italy before moving here, and I've been studying music for also all my life, but professionally I started when I came here and I applied for the course for music performance. So I graduated in 2022, and since then I've just started releasing music, writing music, recording music, and yeah, so this is what basically trying to do in my daily life. I always love different cultural languages, and also my mom, she used to have a languages degree, so I kind of follow her footsteps. And yeah, I had a bachelor in translation, so I study Italian, English, Spanish, and French. Growing up in Rome, I would say very narrow-minded. It doesn't have a lot of mental progression, so it's very about mental health, about different ethnicity and culture. It's not very inclusive, like I found out here, like London, because I know London is completely a new world. So in Rome, I always felt kind of an outsider. I didn't have a lot of friends. From my childhood and teenagehood, I only had a couple that I still talk with and see them, especially when I go back to Italy. The thing is about Rome, it's very messy, it's very confusionary as city, you know. For me, it's been always very hard to find myself there. That's why at some point it's okay, I don't want to keep living here. I just want to, because I felt stuck, you know, with my daily life, school, family, university, again, school, family, university. And I wasn't feeling like there was something for me there, so just okay, let's give it a go. And to be fair, I always travel. I always been used to see different cities, different realities. So I always felt every time I used to go back to my hometown after a long trip, I always felt every time I was a step farther and farther from that reality. So I felt I didn't belong there. So I was okay, let's give it a go outside and somewhere else. So that's why I decided to leave everything and move to London. To be fair, I still haven't found myself, because I'm working on that, because after turning 25, you feel like you need to be somewhere because you're getting towards 30, you know. But you're still 25, then you turn 26, 27, and now I'm 28. I'm still what I'm doing about my life, which are the goals that I want to achieve. So now I'm just kind of trying to shake everything a bit, everything that's around me. The place I'm working at the moment, I just don't feel like it suits me anymore. The good thing about London, that's the diversity. So there are a lot of people that come from everywhere. And I have friends from basically everywhere. One of my closest friends, she's from Indo. Another friend, she's half British, half Jamaican. Those have always been my center, my main focus here in London. But right now they all left to go back to their country or to find a new job somewhere else as well. So I kind of feel I've been left alone. So I feel my ground is a bit shaking at the moment. So I just feel I need to reinvent myself, maybe find a new place, because all my friends were from my workplace. So I feel now I'm just basically alone there. All new people working there, I just feel it doesn't feel me anymore. I can't stay still in one place for too long anyway, so I'm always on the go, especially when I realize around me there are a lot of things happening, so people leaving or relationship ended up badly or starting new relationships. So every time I see changes into my life, I feel I need to go into that direction myself as well. So just shaking myself a bit to find new things to do, new place to work. Even jumping into one bad relationship to another, either with friends or, you know, I never felt I never fully focused on myself, never stay still. Even if there was a problem, I always okay, then it doesn't work, then I go there. Oh, it's not working even there, I just go somewhere. I always like feel on the go, on the run, you get me, where I just wanna like peace and quiet for a bit and working towards achieving my goal. So like stability, money independency. So like be like financially independency. So now I'm just like in a changing time of my life. It's been like a very rough couple of weeks. So yeah. The thing is, even though I love London, at the moment, the time being, I don't feel London is my home. Like I can't see, maybe because I still don't have a stable job, even like my music career is going, but not the way I would like to. I feel like I can't consider London my forever hometown, you know, like I can't still see myself living here forever. Maybe if I will find a stable job, you know, maybe a stable relationship or something that can keep me grounded, I would actually start considering maybe living. Because like honestly, I'm already thinking about leaving London to just go somewhere else. Like, because one of my closest friends said she left, she went to Cambodia to teach English to students, to like little kids. Like, she was like, just come with me, you know, like you just have to do like a 3-week course, just pay for the course, and then once you're done, the company, they will try to fund your place. You can teach kids in South Asia. And I'm like, okay. You know, it's still like, that's why I'm still like, that's why I don't have stability at the moment, so I feel like I could go somewhere. But one hand is good, because I still have like the willing to change myself, even like, okay, let's go somewhere, let's find something new. But at the same time, I feel like I wanna stay still for a bit, you know.
Yeah.
But it's hard if you're not independent economically. Because like if I had a decent amount of money, I could say, okay, I can give it a go, but now I just don't have, so I feel like I'm just gasping for air, you get me? It's complicated. My music, it makes me happy, even though lately I haven't been very creative, because I'm still trying to focus on my day life job. I've released 4 songs. I was working with a small Italian label that was helping me with the promotion and stuff. So I think, yeah, my music is like a good thing that I like to work on. But as well, even for that side, I need to be stable. I need to be like focused, like know what I'm doing. So I'm working on EP that will come hopefully soon. But still, like, I don't want to rush things out. Like, I just want to take my time. To be fair, my latest singles have been inspired by my mental health problem, my BPD, my depressive phases, especially back in the day. They helped me a lot in writing, but right now I feel like I'm not even feeling those emotions anymore, so I feel like kind of empty because I don't know what to feel. I don't know what I should feel like. So I feel like I'm kind of, even with emotions, I'm a bit all over the place because I don't feel like, okay, should I be sad or should I be angry or what should I feel? So like I feel all this confusion could be reflected in my music, and I don't want to, because like if I want my music to be clear. You get me? So, but if I'm not clear myself, how can my music could be? You get me? So, as in life, I always allow emotion to take advantage of myself, to take control of myself, either in a good way, but also in a like negative way. But sometimes, like when I feel angry, or like when I feel like I'm about to explode, I always like maybe write a couple of verses, couple of choruses, and I have a song. But right now I don't even feel the anger. I just feel like empty. So I wouldn't feel like comfortable in writing because I wouldn't know what to write about. It's a work in progress. But I guess maybe finding a stable job is what I'm willing to focus on right now. And then once I got there, music can come along. Because like people say, oh, full-time job is the end of art, as long creativity, like end of music and stuff. But I don't think so, because if you find like a 9-to-5 job, you can be financially stable, and so also your mental health can be like, okay, I have a stable job, maybe it's not the best, it's not what I want to do in life, but right now just give me stability, and like, okay, what can I do with this stability, you get me? But at least you have a main focus rather than just be all over the place. Because if you're all over the place, everything will be unbalanced. It's like a behavioral disorder. I don't want to call it disorder because also people, they were like, oh, you're just drama queen, you know. It's just not be about drama queen. It's just how I feel emotions, because usually I go from feeling everything 100%, so like everything, you know, happiness, euphoria, maniac, everything, to just don't feel anything. So like feeling emptiness, feeling numb, and like you don't even know why, you know, because you can't find a middle ground. So basically, I've been going to therapy. Even my therapist, she said, oh, I don't want to give you like the label of being BPD because I don't want you to hide behind the disorder. And then it's good, like she's right, because I don't want to be that kind of person say, oh, I can't do this, I have BPD. Like, but I realize that sometimes I struggle in, like, you know, there are people, especially at work, that maybe they've been having like a bad day outside work, but they just go to work and everything is fine because they keep their problems outside. I just can't. I put everything together. So if there is something that triggers me in life, I can't go to work and just be normal. I might have anxiety attack, panic attack. People have judged me because they told me, oh, I have anger issues, but they don't know what is behind. They just see maybe someone that just go crazy at work. I wish I could be normal. There are a couple of people that know this kind of things without judge, but like some people will be like, oh, just get over it, just as soon as you find something, I don't know, good for your life, all this problem will be out. Like, yeah, it might be. Like, I'm sure if I found stability, I'm sure my mental health would be better. I wouldn't have those problems to stress me out. But still, like, it might be that something unexpected can trigger me and I never know. I mean, I know what happens when I get triggered. Everything can be like sudden. I wouldn't know how to react. I wouldn't say it's a disability because, like, especially when I feel a lot, like when I feel like 100%, I also feel love 100%. I also care about people 100%, you get me? So like I always try to give and give and give. Maybe people don't give that back and it's fine, but as a person that feels that much, I always have to overshare, like overdo it, you know? I would say BPD is kind of like the difficulty of balance emotion, you know, because either you are 100 or either you are down, like crying and thinking that everything is it's not going to work out, you know, depressive episode, intrusive bad thoughts. This is kind of my personality, I would say. People experience emotion in a different way, you know. There are people that are more like active when something bad happens, like, oh, like more like objective, like, okay, this bad things is happening, I just got fired like out of the blue. What should I do? Like cry myself to sleep or active and find a solution? Me, if I would receive like a phone call, like say, listen, you can't work with us anymore, or something, whatever bad, I just black out, I just zone out, I wouldn't be able to function probably, you know. And those are like called like bad episodes because I don't know what happens sometimes. Like when I zone out, when I black out, I just don't know what is going to happen. To me, especially if I'm gonna do something bad to myself, for me it's like living day by day. I don't know how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. This is how I deal, with life and emotion in general. So I can be people say she's a drama queen. Yeah, okay, let's take it like, let's call me drama queen. But also because like I have a very strong attitude, like I'm very bossy, but I don't do that in a mean way, like in a bad way. It's just my personality because I'm like a very like, I'm basically everywhere. You can like I'm just all over the place. So I can come across badly. I can set people off sometimes, just push them away because she was like, oh, she's crazy. She's like talking loud and, you know, she's being Italian, like very strong personality. So sometimes people can feel a bit intimidated. I think it's also just a way to protect myself, like just like being extra. Or like even I really like taking the piece of myself, you know, making fun of myself. I don't give the chance to people to do that. So, because if I'm the first one to call me names, judging me, you know, people can't do that because she's already taking a piece of herself, you know. It's just a way to protect myself. So when people say bad things to me, it hurts, but like, okay. I already said those things to myself, you get me? So you can't actually hurt me more. I was like a very troublemaker when I was younger. Like, you know, the kind of student where people were like, oh, she's clever, but why she's wasting, you know, such energy in creating problems in class, or like fighting with everyone, you know. Low key, I was like, oh, people think I'm a troublemaker then instead of showing them, oh, I'm not a troublemaker, I would just give them more reason to think I'm a troublemaker, you get me? So I was just like going with that label that people gave me since I was a child. So like I just kept doing it, and then I came now, like at 20 years old, it's still hard sometimes to take myself away from that label, you know, because I always be, oh, she's crazy, she's the troublemaker. So right now it's just kind of, oh, yeah, I'm crazy. It's just hard not to think about it. I'm still thinking they are part of me, you get me? And even like I'm doing therapy, my therapy process always be like, you're not that person. They call you like that, but it doesn't mean you are. So like it's hard for me to see something else apart from like, I just like when I look at me, I always see like, yeah, okay, I'm funny, I'm clever, I'm nice sometimes, but I always say, oh, I'm crazy, you know, because like people for my life telling me, calling me crazy. So anger issues, or maybe I'm just there, you know. So it's still like a work in progress. I'm not saying that I see myself 100% as that person. I'm not seeing just that, but I still see that as well. I see I have other traits in my personality, but still I feel like I kind of attached to those old childhood labels. I'm straightforward, honest. I never lie. Even if I lie, like you would tell it straight away because I start laughing or just like I can't look into your eyes. I'm always honest. Like I never cheated. I always like prefer, if I don't know, felt attraction for other people, always felt like, listen, it's not working out. Always being honest. Like if I feel that something is off, I always say that. Listen, I don't like you anymore, or listen, I think this is not working out. And honesty and my sarcasm, because I think I'm funny. Like, I think I'm actually funny. I love like when people around me like laugh with me. I just like making people at ease, especially if they've been having like a bad day. I'm not the kind of person you call to comfort, like especially it's like, if you had a bad day, I would never, and you call me, I would never be like, oh, I'm so, because I can't comfort. I just can make you laugh. So this is kind of my, so I can just try for a couple of instances to make you forget about your problem. So if you are sad, I just need to make you laugh somehow.